Welcome back, everyone. I think we're feeling a mid-week Jordan hunt. So technically we have one Kobe hunt at the end there, but we got hoops, we got skybox, we got Fleer, we got skybox premium, we got tops, and collector's choice. So we kind of hit the 90s in a nutshell. So let's start off with good old hoops. Everybody's favorite, right? Eaton, Sampson, Lever, Corbin, Cage, Sparrow, Chambers, Paxson, Cheeks, of course, Robert Parrish, Buck Johnson. I mean, I guess technically you'd say this is 80s, but on the cusp, right? Or Rex Chapman. Don't say it. Don't say it. Phil Jackson. Hey, we got an MJ. It's almost like that's who we're looking for. Alex English, John Stockton, I'll put him with Phil. Manute Bull, he's always a fun one to hang on to as well. Nate McMillan, Keys. So it did not take us long. It did not take us long to find an MJ. So we'll stack up some of those cards we like to see over here. Richard Anderson, Dale Ellis, Whitman, Sam Vincent, Scott Worthy, Reggie, Jim Farmer. Looks like he definitely came straight off the farm. Larry Nance. Well, I mean, if we can get a Jordan per stack, I think we would be doing pretty well. Mark Price. So funny, these guys look old, but are young. Steve Johnson, Presley, Brooks, Thompson, Scotty P. I'll put him over there. David Robinson, we're definitely throwing over there. Harper. That's one of my favorite. Of the Admiral. I'm gonna do a quick sleeve up there just because I like that one. All right, let's do our Skybox. This is Series 2. Ooh, some damage down in the corner of this one. Danny Manning, Kevin Battle, Ron Harper. Man, this is like, it's every time I see these, it makes me think of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Just like the weird colors and stuff. Like that was just that time period. Horace Grant, Larry Drew, Murphy, and the Denver Nuggets. This one's in better shape. Hornets. One time I kind of like the logo cards because they made them a little bit more bright on here. Chris Jackson. L.A. Lakers. You know, just because I know there's a lot of Laker fans. Obviously, being a Jordan fan. We're going to throw that right there for you. Grant, Dunleavy, Magic. I think that one deserves a sleeve as well. That thing's mint, centered. And obviously I put that with the Lakers one already. Slide this. Even though the music isn't going to bother anybody on here. Of course, this is the era where we didn't have the inserts and everything. Dallas Mavericks. I said I kind of like the cards in this one. Felton Spencer. Timberwolves. Oh, we're keeping that one for sure. Terry Cummins, I don't care. Karl Malone, he's in my semi-okay, but I'm just not a fan because, again, if you're a Jordan fan, there's always bitterness, even though they didn't really have to worry about him too much. They did, but they didn't. Houston Rockets, Tyrone Hill, Moses Malone, 76ers. I always try to find the people I know that are fans of these teams for a lot of these cards. So we got a couple packs of 93, 94 Fleer. To me, not my favorite design, I would say. Dennis Rodman, Shaw, Strickland, Smith, Miller. What are we doing here, guys? Sanders, Parrish, Pierce, Ellis, Hardaway, D. Brown, Green, Bill Cartwright, Michael Adams. Hey, there's another Detlef, as we can see there. Christian Laettner, Johnson, Peeler, Graham, Ellis, John Stockton, David Robinson. Oh, I saw the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong. Maybe they'll sneak a Jordan win in your career highlights. Insert. I think that's the one insert here I can remember from this set. Ainge. Anthony Bonner. Jim Jackson. Morning. Pooh. Morning Pooh. All right, we got a little more hoop slash skybox. I'd like to get a Jordan in this one. Miller Pierce. John Starks. Del Curry. Norman. No, it's just regular award winners. Chris Webber. Looking sharp. Todd Day. Clyde the Glide. Derek McKee, Murray, Peyton Elo, Ben Baker, Ron Harper, Scott Jamal Mashburn, Anthony Peeler. Whenever I see Lakers, all I can think of is Magic Johnson or Kobe Bryant. Shaq. That's that All-Star Weekend. It's a cool one. Larry Nance. Tributes. Gary Payton. Lenny Wilkins. Chris Mullin. We're going to throw the All-Star Shaq in a quick sleeve. Well, we started hot with the Jordans. Jordan won. And then they disappeared. Whew, that was a rough pack to open. Are these sticking? Well, they are just a little bit. Oh, I hope they're not sticking bad. We don't want to battle that. Mills. Hakeem the Dream. They are a little bit. Jim Jackson, rookie. Bacon. Let's see that. Sean Bradley, Gary Payton. The Sean Bradley. David Robinson. Throw Brad Lee back there. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing that these are sticking a little bit. Because they don't separate. There's not much to stick on these either. That's what the weird part is. Kenny Smith. Karl Malone. That means these definitely weren't regulated with temperature. Tisdale. Gill. Oakley. Woo! Little ding in the corner, of course. And then a Jordan. Well, unfortunately not in mint condition, but another to add to the collection. I do like these BA on NBC. We're going to throw that one back over here. Man, this is the all-rookie team insert set too. So finally get an insert. Some of these boxes too, I have a history of where I buy them from, and or packs for that matter. Usually I'll go back through and figure it out and make sure that I don't buy, especially at the vendors up here, because when I go to different areas and shows up in the Sioux Falls, Fargo area, I mean, it's pretty easy because, yeah, you could hear the crackling of this one. This one's going to be awful, I could already tell. And again, if the cards were super valuable, I could see going through into the checking methods to try to get them to not stick, but yeah, especially out here, because it gets pretty hot, and if people are keeping them in storage units, you know, then you know it's not good. Sorry, these are all damaged, so I'm not really too concerned. George Lynch, draft picks card. Well, let's hope the last two are better, because we have 92, 93. Tops. Daniels. The Goog. Robinsons. We're going to get some gold. Pooh Richardson. Mark Price. Kevin Wood. Clyde the Glide. Joe Dumars. And Kevin Johnson. I wouldn't mind getting a gold of one of these big players in this one. Hakeem. 92 draft, Tracy Murray. Corey Williams. Oh, draft picked after draft pick in this pack. Isaiah Morris, we got it in the gold. Kittle, Blackwell, Perry, Dikembe Mutombo, Smith, Brooks, Clyde. All right, so we got a couple MJs. We got 2 packs to go. 97, 98, Collector's Choice. They throw that Star Quest right in front for you. Marcus Camby. Jamal Mashburn. Anthony Hardaway. We got John Stockton. NBA game night. We know who that is. It is the Bulls. Kind of like the whole team. That's a Jordan. Catch 23. If every time we do a Jordan hunt, this is considered a Jordan, he's right on the front. We can grab ourselves a half dozen Jordans and then snag a Shaq rookie or two. I guess the Kobe rookies would be good too. Well, one more pack. I'll leave those Jordans there. We'll do our recap. I got to do these more often. Like I said, I loved chasing some Jordan. Oh, well, here you go. Wow, that one's really good too. Kittles, McLean, Sabonis, catch 23. Dan Marley. Wow. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Especially even this base Jordan. This Collector's Choice here was kind of not a bad design. I just hate all the subsets they put. So many subsets in these, but, you know, not like anybody else doesn't do that when they're taking advantage. But, all right, so let's throw those in there. we will go through these other ones too. All right, so here's kind of what we got. Sean Bradley, we got the rookie. We got the Shaq, one of my favorite photos. Obviously, my Timberwolves card. Scottie Pippen, Manu Bull, John Stockton, Phil Jackson. Whole other stack of fun. But we got Magic Johnson. Sorry, Irvin Johnson. The Lakers. Yeah, I took that one out. Went well with that. The Shaquille O'Neal. That is the insert all-rookie team. And then we got a Jordan. And 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 a Jordan. 6 Jordans. What a great Jordan hunt. Hunt, found, ripped. Loving it. We're gonna definitely be mixing these into the rips, because if we can find 5 or 6 Jordans every time, that'll really be energizing for the rest of the rips that we don't hit on. But we're gonna keep the heat going. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow we might do a throwback. Let's do a throwback of some old football. So we'll see you then.